I'm shooting this after the fact, like most good intros happen, but so anyhow, we need to update that intro, so stay tuned. You'll see a new intro coming up here shortly. I'll try to work on that. And also, I just plugged this SD card into the computer, and turns out 2 years ago you guys were supposed to see another video of me tearing down the buggy at the old house back in town. I don't know if I have you guys completely up to date yet, but hopefully this all makes sense. But so I found footage from 2 years ago, so I'm gonna see what I can piece together from the footage from 2 years ago of us tearing down the buggy at my house that I lived at in Sault Ste. Marie when we moved here. So I know you guys are up to date to that. And then anyhow, so I moved about 20 minutes north of the Sault, up near my parents' house, where we have the new shop that you're about to see here. And well, actually, see, this is gonna get confusing. You're not about to see it. You're about to see the footage from 2 years ago, and then we're gonna cut into the shop and how I'm doing right now, right? I'll try to keep everything chronological for you. But hey guys, it's been a long time since I've made a video, but thought I'd give you an update. I've had a lot going on, no time for YouTube videos, just been working like crazy. And I've had the buggy stored outside of town a good ways at my aunt's house, because I haven't had a place to work on it until now, but I finally put together a little garage here at my new place. So it's nothing much yet, but it is somewhere to work, and we got lights and no rain hitting us in the head. Actually, probably better than what we had before, so this is pretty good. But for now, what's going on? Got a dirt bike on the go, but I haven't really been making videos on that. You might see me ripping it here every once in a while, but for now I want to focus my attention on getting this fixed up. I've got a whole bunch of parts inside the house for it. That rear end that broke, new clutch master cylinder. I want to do a bunch of work on the body panels if I can, and that's about it for now. So we're going to get that all fixed up, and doing that back end, that's going to be a big job, because I'm actually going to redo all the plates. I ordered new plates for that whole center housing. We're going to redo the whole rear end. And what else? Oh yeah, I've started to step back and look at this chassis, and I think I could do a lot better. So I think we're going to run this the way it is this year, and next year we're probably going to end up pulling the plans out and just redoing the chassis, hopefully out of all tubing, and it'll be a lot safer and a lot straighter, because I think I made a couple of mistakes throughout this project. So anyhow, keep watching, and I'm going to start pulling the body panels so I can figure out. The bike engine stopped running last time I had it out there. We're thinking the fuel pump went, but yeah, we'll take a look at that too. I want to be able to check the fuse. I don't think there's a fuse for it, but yeah, it's worth a check. We're finally getting to work on the buggy again. So what's going on? I pulled the fuel tank, got the fuel tank out of here. The fuel pump's blown. So what I'm going to be doing is getting the aftermarket fuel pump online, and it senses fuel pressure itself and shuts itself off and on. So all you need to do is pull the fuel regulator there for the fuel pump, the regulator, and jump the wires like so. I'll show you that when I solder them all up, show you the colors and whatnot, and then you get straight power to the fuel pump plug, which is what you need for that aftermarket one. So the aftermarket one will regulate itself. And then also we've got the broken center axle, if you remember. See, spin that, no spinny on the other side, not good. So I pulled the wheels off, I'm pulling the axles. I'm going to pull the A-arms, that way I can take the A-arms. I'm not too sure, I might mic all the A-arms and write them all down, because I ordered a new housing, all the plates here. I reordered them laser cut from the website, so they're more precise. And I ordered his Tony center live axle. I just got one machined by him. I've just been working so much, I don't have time to be fabricating stuff for this. So along with cutting apart that rear end, I'm gonna take off all these ugly looking tabs for the old body panels, ditch the old body panels because they're just shitty steel, and try to do them all out of aluminum, so it'll be much nicer. So anyhow, I'm gonna start pulling the rear end apart, and we'll take a look at that. Alright guys, so we're finally going to ditch this sketchy setup with the hex bolts. I'm going to invest in some different CV options because I tore these ones. It incorporates the flange with the bolts and the boot. I feel like it's a lot stronger setup, but with an Allen head on them, so we're not tearing the boots with the bolts, right? And yeah, so as you can see, I'm just stripping it all down. I'm gonna get this rear end's going, so we're also ditching the stupid studs here. Hey YouTube, been a while since I gave you guys an update, so figure we get back at this stuff. I've been real busy for the last probably year and a half. Just I started a welding business and haven't really touched the buggy or anything leisure, and I think it's about time to get back on that. And also, you guys probably would be interested in following me along on the business starting journey and stuff. It's pretty interesting and exciting. So anyhow, first update, I guess I bought a truck. This just a 2500 Ram, and we set it up for mobile welding. Got all the kit and cabana in her and all the tools in the back. We even got a sign out on the road in front of our shop. We built this service trailer here. Used to have the welder on it, but still handy to have. And then here's the new Dixon Off-Road Racing shop. Customer snowmobile I'm fixing. Show you another customer little project I got on the go. I've been definitely bettering my fabrication skills. I really look forward to getting the buggy out for you guys. But here's I think an 88 Fox body Mustang, and buddy wanted to put this S400 under the hood, so stock 302, all Holley, EFI'd. But yes, I did all the stainless welding on this. I don't know if you can see the pie cuts, like galore, tons of work. And that's still on the go. In the shop, show you all the exciting stuff. This is cool. It's going to be really good when we get the buggy going. Old man Dixon, bending copper tubing for powder coating oven.
No, you're going to bend it.
Oh yeah, he's not bending anything. He keeps kinking them. He's a kinker, not a bender. So there's our powder coating oven we're building. But yeah, tools galore compared to the old dirt floor Canadian Tire garage. Still got the old bandsaw. No, just wait a second for me. Real press now, drill press, bolt bin, our own bolt bin. Just killer compared to where we were before. Nice big air compressor, cabinet sandblaster. We got a pressure pot sandblaster too for all the powder coating, and then here's the real kit we got. Plasma table, CNC. So this is definitely going to take the buggy building to a new level. I've been building some pretty cool stuff with it. I should have showed you my back rack on the truck, because that turned out really good. So anyhow, right now we're still busy setting up and bettering our shop, so we're just doing all the plumbing on the powder coating oven right now and testing that. So keep you guys updated on the projects on the go. So here's the back rack I was telling you guys about. I can shut the lights off too, you can see it a little better. But I CNC designed that all myself. Well, CAD designed it all myself and then cut it on our CNC and put it all together. So we just got the table all up and running again today, so I'll be able to show you guys how I do a lot of this stuff, because it's pretty cool. But we cleaned her up a little bit since yesterday when you seen it, but so now I feel a little better giving you a walkthrough. Like I said, so much nicer than what I was dealing with before, but I got our powder coating oven all plumbed up there yesterday too. So if you guys are interested, I can go over that in depth, show you how I did it. All just Amazon stuff, PID controller, solenoid, gas valve, and we'll be testing that out tomorrow. Sandblast Cabinet. There's our sandblasting pot, which we're gonna build another little garage behind this shop to do the big sandblasting in. But there's one other thing I wanted to show you guys. I think it might have gotten brought over into the other shed, but it's the new rear end for the buggy. So anyhow, we're gonna end up I'll finish this video off at my house. Oh yeah, as I figured, there's some really bad lighting. But here she is, still alive. I've got it all stripped down, and all the parts are in my other little shed. So the rear end, you remember that going. I don't know if I can get some light there, but so I cut it all out already, and I've got all new CNC'd out plates and a new housing and everything. So I'll show you that. Maybe I'll clip in a picture right here quick. Okay, so we got that new housing. I'm basically going to strip this chassis straight down, all the mounts, even the steering. The steering was fucked. I've learned a lot since this, so we're really going to do this right. I'm going to cut a few spots on the chassis, because the chassis isn't straight to begin with, because it's just where I built it, right? You guys seen the conditions I was dealing with, so it wasn't ideal. Now that I've got a nice shop floor, I can straighten this thing out and do it right with a laser. We'll run a laser down it and we'll do it right. So yeah, just stay tuned for this. It's pretty much going to be another probably 30 parts, because I built it way too quickly. Simple as that. Take note of that, people. Take your time and do it right. And here's the hardtail that I built. So I don't know if you can see that. I built this myself. Just designed it, took some measurements off the frame, and then basically made a cut to the two bottom runners on the frame, and then the top tube cut it. So here's the old frame there for the soft tail and the swing arm, and welded on my hardtail. So that should be a pretty fun project too. So anyhow, I'll go and show you the latest and last addition to the Dixon off-road racing family. I'll show you guys the new addition, but we gotta be really quiet. Oh, he's making noises. He might be okay. Yeah, my boy. This is Hudson. Anyhow, thanks for watching, guys. I wouldn't ask you to subscribe over this video, because it really wasn't that great, but as you can see, great things will happen here soon, and I've done great things already. So anyhow, thanks. Have a good one.